Sometimes you get the best light from burning the bridge. And this is thoughts while thinking, and these opinions are mine. And sometimes you gotta burn the bridge to keep yourself from crossing back over again. And you gotta move on down that road, and you gotta know where you're going. And just because it's a well-marked road doesn't mean that the guy that made it knew where he was going or knew where you needed to go. You need to forge your own road and go your own way. You need to figure out where you're going. And sometimes you must cross the bridge, and other times you must burn it. And you got to keep good faith that everything's going to be better, and you got to work toward that. And sometimes you just have to turn around in a little smile and throw a match to and burn that bridge. Sometimes that's the only way. You can't please everyone when you're going to waste a lot of time trying, so that's another reason you can burn that bridge. Keep wasting your time trying to please people you can't please. And bridges are meant to be burned, and because sometimes you don't need to go back where you've been. You need to stay away from there. That's the reason you need to burn a bridge. And some people burn bridges. I would like to blow them up. I'm telling you, just don't leave anything in that dust to haunt you about it. And sometimes burning that bridge isn't a bad thing. It prevents you from going back to a place where you never should have been in the first place. Now think about that. Being there when you shouldn't have been there in the first place. That's decisions that you do make. And out of the bridges I burned today, I hope they light up for a better light tomorrow. And I'm hoping that, because that's the way it is. And love is a bridge between two souls, causing two hearts to beat as one. Betrayal burns the bond before it burns the bridge. Yet the heart no longer knows how to beat as one. Now that is a powerful poem, and we got to think about that poem a little bit. We got to go there, and we got to we don't want to get on that old road and have to burn that bridge like that. But sometimes we do. And I burned a bridge in the past, it eases in the ashes, and that's a feeling to watch it just crumble down and float away. And may the bridge I burn light the way for a brighter tomorrow, I'm hoping. And sometimes you just have to turn around and ask with a little smile and light the match and burn that sucker and keep on going on down the road. And we got to go after life, just like a cowboy has to rope something in a hurry before it gets away. Life is short, and it'll get away if we don't work it. And sometimes we make some bad decisions, and sometimes those bad decisions make good stories to tell their grandkids sometime. And I've got a lot of good stories to tell. Oh well, don't look back. We're not going that way. We're going forward. We're moving forward. And we're working on getting better. And everyone you meet has value to teach you. So think about it. Who did you meet yesterday? What did you learn? Who'd you meet today? What did you learn? And never get too attached unless the other person feels the same way you do, because unbalanced relationships can lead to mentally destroy you. You don't want to get there. Some say don't burn a bridge. Some say just kiss it with a little kerosene and burn it to ashes. It's there's always another way to cross the water. And think about that. We've got to explore other directions to go. And honesty is something that you don't flirt with. It's something you have to marry. Now that old cowboy wisdom is pretty right, because you got to be honest with yourself, and then you got to be honest with other people, and that makes for a better life. And don't forget to laugh today, because this is Thoughts While Thinking, and it's adios amigos, and we'll see you on the flip side.